This conference will now be recorded.
How many of you completed assignment which I gave? Is there any doubts? So some people asked me, sir, how to crop image in the Canva, then how to modify. So did you try those things in the Canva applications? So when you open canva.com, just log in. Select your account, Gmail account, then you click continue. But in the WhatsApp group no one posted the designs what you have done. I gave some of the assignments, but I don't know, are you practicing or not? So please try to finish that assignment after the class and before attending the class, and so that I can take your call, I can answer for your query. Okay, only few of them you are practicing and posting. But I am going to expecting all participants, dear students. So you must practice and finish that assignment, and you post me whatever you are going to be practicing. So now the question is, how to get a logo in this, in the Canva applications. How do I get? Suppose if you using the third party applications like CorelDRAWs or some other logo makers, then it is killing your time. But instantly if you are looking for a logo and downloading the particular images, then how it is to be happen in the Canva application. So this is what as a digital marketer you have to see. Okay, so what you have to do is in the search area, so search the content what you are looking for. Okay, so here you have x number of templates you have, then type the proper keyword and you will get that result. So what I wanted to have is, so type logo itself. Okay, so press enter key to get the list of logos. So this is your logo templates, and see this, these are all pro content, even you can use it but when you have a license. Okay, so what I want is, you take any logo of this. Already I've shown you what are the types of logos. If you don't know that, you check in the WhatsApp. So I already have given some of the list of means types of logos. So you type the logo like education logo or something like that, then you will get the list. Okay, so now I wanted to have a education logo or computer training logo like this. So you'll be having some X list of logos here. So check out your competitors how they have and select the logo. But creating the same thing, then it takes a lot of time. Understood? So you don't want to waste your time here itself. So click on this and go to customize this template, and change the text. So type tech mentor. So this much is enough. Then if you wanted to increase the size, so just click and drag, and if the color combination is okay, so select, or else you can change the color. So here only you have some color option. Okay, then you click finally share button, then click download and check out here what is I want to have a transparent background because right now I'm in pro account, so that's why I'm getting these features, and I can go for compress the file for low quality, but I wanted to have a high quality. Okay, so just you click. So now it is 500 by 500 pixels, it is downloading right now. But now if you wanted to have a high quality, then again you click, go to download, then increase the size. Okay, then make this transparency, increase, set the transparency, and you click save. So now the two images are there, one is for 500 by 500 and one is for high quality image. Okay, this is one small example for how to get a logo. Okay, then next you have close this, again close this, the search area. Now if you wanted to have a photo, okay, so you type just directly photo itself, photos. So what type of photo you are looking, just you type the keyword. So look at this. Okay, these are all list of photos you have, but now I wanted to have a college students. Just you press enter. So wait for a while until it's loading the pages. Could you able to see now? So as per your search query, you will get high quality images. So select this template. Uh, Check out in the bottom what and all you have. I guess this the one is good. I'll go for customize this logo. So in place of this company name, you change to your company code. Okay, in this case, I'm going to take tech mentor. Then I don't want this. Then how do you get your own photo? Go to the upload button, then again upload, and whatever you have downloaded, select that. So 500 by 500. It's taking a little bit of time. So in between, let it be uploading. But I have a query, sir. How the people will understand, or how do I become professional graphics designer? What are the principles supposed to follow to become a professional graphics designer? Anybody knows? What are the rules, regulation, and how you will be working, and how you will become a professional graphics designer in the real time? To become a professional graphics designer, you have to follow some of the principle. First of all, you have to understand what exactly the graphics design is. So graphics design, it's a craft where the creating the visual contents by applying the graphics design principles, such as like typography, color, lines, shapes, photos, images, etc. So in order to achieve a specific communications to communicate messages, communication to communicate messages, then we required graphics design. So this is the meaning of graphics design. So GD is a craft where we create visual content by applying design principle. So applying design principles, typography, colors, lines, shapes, photos, images, and etc. So in an order to achieve a specific communication to communicate messages. So this is what graphics designing is. So this is one of the example how this is going to be applicable. So look at this. You have a typography. You have, see the font how you have been used like this. Different font you have, and you will be not repeating the same font. Then see the lines. Then see the images. Okay, and see the logo. Okay, it's not loaded. So take the photo of these two. So now it is uploaded. Okay, now you come back to the typography, colors, and see the color combination of this. Okay, so color combination is also matters. So the subject what you are going to be explaining or communicating, so that has to be communicate message. It's going to be an important. Make ensure that color scheme also or color scale also. Okay, so I'm going to take one of this image here. Now, is it suitable now? So according to our things, so color combination is not matching for the logo. Correct, right? Now if I wanted to highlight this, then what you wanted to have, you wanted to have, or you place somewhere here like this, and see the changes now, or take this and click and drag. So make ensure where exactly it's going to be highlighting, and take that opposite color. Okay, and just again click and drag, and take the company tagline, for example. So success path, and decrease the font size, and make ensure what font you are going to be using now. So red kits, so take the red kits itself, it's available. Think it's not good, so and let it be like this. Okay, then change your communication or contact number if everything is okay. So increase this font size. So if everything is okay, then finally click download. Then select, but still it's working. Change this to JPG. Save download settings. So somewhere it's went wrong. So refresh once. Okay, so I was explaining about graphics designing. So like practically which I have shown you, like typography, color, then lines, shapes, images, so on so on. So if everything is finally matching, then only you can finalize the things. Okay, so make ensure the background color is important in this area. Okay, to create a designs as a professional. Okay, number one is the content, like background content, then background color, then next logo is important. Okay, then headline, so whatever I've used. Okay, then if you want you can put the price tag also, and important thing is call to action button, CTA button. So what is a call to action button here? So the call to action button is learn more. Could you say this? This is one of the example of CTA button. So this CTA button, if you linked for any web pages, so that also work. Okay, so this is CTA button, call to action button. And next important thing is body. Okay, so the body which I've used, like online marketing agency, then our services, so on so on. So that is our body. Okay, then images. So that image, the student image I have taken, she is looking for laptop in the desk area. So that is one of the example. Okay, then if you wanted to attach the website, then you can take URL. Okay, so these are the things, or these are the major important things which are creating a graphics designing. Okay, now there is a question, what is the use of a graphics design? So just now you have seen like creating logos, icons. Okay, and whenever you see the traffic symbol, okay, So everything is created in this icons in the graphics designing only, and make ensure that tools cannot design your uh, content. Okay, any design if you see around you, so something will be bad or something will be good, so that consists of these elements, like number one, text. So that will be having text, and second will be having colors, and third one will be having shapes. Okay, the shapes are important, and also that I will show you. Then images and space. So this matters for text spacing. Okay, now suppose sir I wanted to have a logo or icons. Okay, so better you go for icons. Just you type icons and press enter key. So you will be getting huge number of list. In search result you have some list of icons. Even you can search in the main area also. So that, so could you able to see here, these are the icons. But separately if you are looking for list of icons, so go to the main area. In the main area content you type icons, so just you press enter key. When you click for icons, so any designs if you see, but the tools cannot design your content. Okay, for example Canva. So Canva which is giving you that ready-made template, but whatever you want you modify and you change the color, you change the shapes as you like. Is it clear? Okay, something went wrong here. Again, so type icons. So let's understand some of the important graphics designing principles. So the graphics designing principle number one, so contrast. Number two, alignment. So number three, emphasis. So number four, visual hierarchy. Hierarchy. Okay. Then fifth one is white space. So these are the major important principles. So might have a question, sir, what is this contrast? So check out that what is your subject and what is your object. Okay, so here what I was telling is icons. So look at this, you have a list of icons, whichever you want you select and add this according to your requirement. Suppose if you are planning for locations and some other things, so click this and use this template. So already right now I'm in this, this is one of the icon, but still if you are looking for icon here, so internet is not much speed because we are using online, so it consumes a lot of bandwidth. So contrast, like if I put a circle in the white background, then which one is going to be highlighting? That black color circle is going to be highlighting, and also opposite color always will be highlighting. That is your contrast. For example, black color background, and if you put shape like a white color shape, then it will become a contrast area. Okay, this is one of the example. See the background is most of the background, so especially here it is white, means not white, something like light color. And see this object. Okay, so everything is most of the dark color only. So what I'm going to do is I'll be copying this and paste it. So do copy. Okay, it's pasted now. So scroll down. Okay, so what I would like to tell you is the contrast. See the background of this area, it is bright and color, that in the main one is dark color. Okay, so what I will do is I will take this and I'll be changing the background color into white, and say this is your contrast. And again select this main one and take this to black. See this? So now it's completely highlighted. So this is what I can say contrast now. Okay, so scroll down and type the address of the company, where exactly the company is located. And I'm going to take number 10 bar 30. So first main 50 feet ring road. So Hanumantanagar, Bangalore. So we have our bullets, and just you remove this bullets and remove the numbers also. Leave it. So this is enough now. This is a small example of contrast. The next thing is alignment. So for example, if the shapes and see the alignments here. So online marketing agency, but if I put somewhere in this corner, then it is not in the proper alignment. So how you wanted to have, see this, automatically there is some grid lines. So that grid lines which will give you that alignment position in our application itself. Okay, then third one is, if there is too tidy of that shapes, then it's become a problem. Make ensure that your creativity things. Okay, and important thing is emphasis. So emphasis is nothing but make ensure that gap space. Okay, and the content to content and text to text, Okay, how this is going to be visualized, that hierarchy, that and all is matters. Okay, when you have a what I can say picture, when you have images, videos also. Okay, and especially when I'm going to talk about the background color white space. Okay, so check out your Amazon. So Amazon website is completely a what is that, white background. Okay, what it has, so that white space which gives even Google also maintains the background white. Okay, so that matters a lot. And even your vehicle numbers also having that white color space, so number plates with a white background. Okay, so like that there are some real time examples are there, so make ensure while creating the designs principles. Okay, and when we talk about typography, so have you heard about this? So what it is? So it is an art and techniques arranging the type to make a written language legible, readable, and also appealing, that going to be displaying what the contents you are going to be displaying. And also arrangement of the typed text which is going to be involved, that type surfaces, typefaces, then sizes, lines, then what is the thickness, spacing, letter spacing. Okay, everything is matters. So here whatever I have used, it is completely a typography. And if it is too complicated, for example it is too conjected, then it is not visible properly, then it is going to be a problem. It's not a typography. Make ensure when you are typing something, then typefaces, like whatever font you have, say that font to font will be having vary the size, thickness. Okay, the presentable things that matters in the typography. Okay, and next thing is readability. So if I put some cursive letter font or something and all in the main headlines, then it's not going to be readable. Make ensure that visibility or readability it matters, and letter spacing is also matters for creating the graphics space. So for example here, if I want to have a line space, okay, so what you have to do, so make ensure that effect here, come to more. Okay, it's not there. Okay, here only we have a line space, so you can use like this. Letter spacing is this one. Okay, if it is 2, then it's also a problem. If it is too less, then it is also a problem. So make ensure, so character to character, how much is required. Cleared. Next, if you want one more page, and you can add it, and even you can change the color also. But now in this case I wanted to have one image or photos. So you take any photo. Mm, okay, so just I selected this one. So in this case, to edit this image, suppose if I wanted to edit, so select the photo and edit images, and see the color template colors automatically identified. So think it is taking a lot of time. It's loaded. So text alignment, color combination. So do you know the color psychology about color psychology? For example, if there is a red color, so you tell me that what is the psychology of that color. Okay, one example I will give you. Red color is going to indicate that excitement, strength, and love and energy. So make ensure that in that way you have to keep on using that color combinations. So this also matters. So excitement, strength, love, then energy, like this. So now I'll give some more color like orange, and next you have a yellow, then green, pink, purple, then brown, then black, like this. So one example I've given. So check this color psychology. So if you're a graphics designer, so try to understand this is the most important thing is, and don't make mistakes in the color combination. Suppose what is a common mistakes in the color combination? This is color mistakes. Suppose the background color BG, if background color if you use white, then can I use the foreground color as yellow? Is that good? This is a common mistakes. Okay, and if there is multicolor like hue saturation color, and foreground color if you use the black color, then this is also one of the mistake. Okay, do not use hue saturated color. Okay, and next if you are using red color in the background, and do not use red color in the front and green color. So do not use green color, and next do not use blue color. So this is not a proper example. Okay, so make ensure, suppose when you have a red color background, make ensure what is suitable for that. Okay, and the suitable one is white color background and black color background for red text or red if you're using foreground color as a red. Okay, so that color combination I will give you later. Okay, and make ensure that too many fonts if you use, so avoid, try to use too many fonts. So do not put most of the text in your graphics, try to avoid those things. Okay, do less experiment and keep it very simple. Okay, and this is the practical one example. This is the one, see this, the less number of text, logo you have, images you have, and directly what you wanted to achieve and what you wanted to convey for the audience. So you have all the details. Make ensure how this is going to be applicable, and also do not experiment in the real time. Okay, and choose that appropriate font combination. So this is different font I've used. Okay, and in place of on red kit font, if I use some other font, that not match for our requirement. Okay, and say this also same thing, same similar kind of headline only, but it's not suitable as like this. Okay, so choose that appropriate font. Okay, and selecting that inappropriate font and combination, that is also one of the factors for mistakes. Okay, and if there is no proofreading, then it is a problem, and poor alignment is also one of the problem, and poor readability is also one of the problem or mistakes. Okay, and choosing the wrong color, that also one of the mistakes. So you have to avoid these many mistakes. Clear? So this whatever I've given here, the major points, this is period of experiences. Okay, as a graphics designer where I have worked, and using that experiences, just I'm sharing this. Okay, you also make use of this when you are working as a professional way. So font combination, this is one of the mistake. Second one is do less experiments and keep it simple. Then using too many fonts, so better always to is safe. Okay, and next thing is choosing the wrong color, that also matters. Then lack of white space, that also matters. If there is no proofreading, then is that is also matters. Then poor alignment, then poor readability. These are all common mistakes, so avoid those things. So I was telling something, just hit the edit button. Okay, now if I wanted to crop, okay, so just you go to this cropped area. Now it is cropping. Now the image size is too large, and you can see in the bottom it takes some time. Okay, again you come back, so it's taking time, background is processing. Now you come back to some other area. Yeah, so take a new workspace. Okay, I will show you in some other. So delete this page, so try to download it. It's not allowing us to download. Something went wrong. So click new design. Mm, Still is not loaded. So check out your WhatsApp group, which I've shared some of the notes, whatever I've explained now. So click the custom size, enter the size as you want. Oh. So this is all about Canva. Is that understood? So use your creativity skills and try to work. So I'm going to take 9 by 9 size and just you click a new design. Just I will show you how to crop and how to align. And if you want shapes also you will be getting. So to get the shapes, so simply you type here itself shapes. Okay, so you will get shapes project, but in the left hand side after getting the workspace, which also loading the shapes if you want. Still is not responding. I think internet is little bit slow. Okay, so let's have a 5 minutes of break and we'll start a new topic, web design. Means a website, how to create websites and all. I yes ma, we will share the video whatever we have done. So what I would like to tell you is I will take only 2 3 minutes of time, but internet is not much speed. Hmm, what's happening? Okay, so now I would like to crop this image, unwanted space, whatever I have. So what you have to do is, so take this. Okay, so click the edit button and click again crop in the crop area. So adjust the size what is required for you like this, and look at once, and finally click done button. So now this is reduced the size, or means cropped that unwanted space. And next, if you search the elements, so take some rectangle, just for example purpose, have a circle like this and change the color. Okay. So go to this more and take position. So in this position you have some alignments. So top left, okay, you can take. So center, top center, so top middle, sorry, yeah, center middle, then top center, then bottom center, okay, and right hand side, left hand side. So this is vertical alignments, this is horizontal alignments. So wherever you want, even decrease this, okay, and make do copy paste, and let's see, select these two and take this top right, see this, and again I wanted to have a center middle, so take this center and middle and look at once, and similarly take this somewhere in the middle or somewhere in this corner, select those things, go to the bottom and right, look at this, then automatically so holding shift key select these two and go to bottom center. Okay, again take one more duplicate copy paste, select this, go to bottom left, so look at this, and again do copy paste. Now I want to have in the middle right or middle left, so this is middle, and again do copy paste, select these two. Now what I want to have middle left, so middle left, and do copy paste, so take top center, so take top center, see, now is it looking good? So this is what I would like to say, the alignment here I said, right, alignment, contrast, then white space. So everything is matters in this case. Okay. So now I'll go into stop this. So start your creativity, and if you're stuck in the middle, then you put me in WhatsApp. Then I will take your call and I will answer your query. Is that okay? So now I'll be closing this. Okay, so our next concept is web design or web server. So this is very, very important. So why website is required, or where do I put, or where do I place my website? Okay, now if I take, assume this is your internet. So in this internet you have a huge number of web servers. So you have web servers. So each web servers has different technologies that we will talk about later. Okay, but we will try to understand what exactly of web server. Okay, and one is going to provide web hosting and domain naming system. You heard about this google.com. So in the google.com, actually it is DNS. So DNS stands for domain naming system. Suppose I wanted to have a company website like techmentor.com. So then where do I purchase this techmentor.com? So there will be a top level domains. So the top level domains like .com, .org, .edu. Okay, so like this, there are some X number of domains are there. So make ensure where you would like to register. So according to the requirement, if you are working for commercial things, then .com you select. Then any websites, if you have educational parameters or educational segments, then you select .edu. But psychological orders, always try to have a .com. Okay, so when you registered under .com, then easy for you to remember. But every IP means website, there will be an IP address. Okay, even Google is also having IP address. So how can I check that IP address? So what you do is open command prompt in the machine and you type ping space hyphen 4, then google.com, then you have a IP address. So which one is easier for us to remember? Is that IP or is that name? So like this, we have huge number of websites. So every website will have a IP address. So this IP address is very difficult for us to remember IP address. So instead of that, so our internet technology or technology is made that DNS, domain naming system, to remember our naming system. Clear? So if you have a website, then you must have one DNS. Clear? So what is DNS stands for? Domain naming system. So whenever you have a web server, so that web server, in the internet world there will be a huge number of web servers. So what it does, web server? So before that, web server, it's a system or it's a computer system, and which delivers web pages to the client. Okay, so I'll take one more diagram here. So this is our client, our laptop. So once it's connected to internet like this, there will be a browser. So browser is sending request to web browser, web server. Now what web server does, assume this is your web server. So like this, there are X number of web servers are there. So that X number of web servers in the internet world which are going to work and providing web pages whenever is requesting. Is that clear? So web pages, this is going to be deliver the web pages to the client or the internet, and whenever it serves the web pages, the content in the response to the request made by the client using HTTP protocol. And you have seen some of the area HTTPS and HTTP. So hypertext transfer protocol. Using this hypertext transfer protocol, even every websites will have its own. Click on this, and if you do copy paste, now if I do copy paste and look at this, your web pages is having HTTP. Okay, any website if you take, for example Google, so type google.com, but if you do copy paste, or else just if you click outside, then you can see here https www.google.com, and here also you have https www.canva.com. So canva.com, what it is? It is DNS. And www dot world wide web. So there will be a protocol called as HTTP. So this HTTP is taking you the response and also respond. Okay. So web server can host the website. So now come back to this area. So this is your web server. This web server is going to hosting website. Clear? So now what is the main purpose of website? Sorry, web server, to host your website. Then it's required web server, and this is your client. So like your laptop or something, so which will have browser. So browsers like Google Chrome, Opera, then Firefox. So those are these are the examples. So the browser is going to sending a request to the web server using HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, I've written wrongly. So HTTP and HTTPS, then automatically web server can host your websites. So there will be a two methodology, so like which is going to serve static and dynamic content. So static and dynamic content, so whatever HTTP is going to request, there will be some set of key components are there in the web server. So this web server key components, so number one important thing is hardware. Okay, then software, then HTTP server, then content. So these are the most important thing. So hardware, it's a physical machine, so that host your web server softwares and also store the website files. Clear what it is? So this is your physical server, physical server machine that host the web server software, that host web server software and also store website files. whatever files you will be having, that and all stores in the area. Now talk about software. So there will be a web server softwares, Apache. So in the real time, then NGX, okay, then Microsoft IIS. So these are the web server. Then means a software. Then what it does, very simple, that process incoming request, processes of incoming requests, and serves appropriate content. Okay, so to serve appropriate content in the internet world, then what is required? Softwares. So just like Apache server, then nginx server, and IIS. Now when we come to HTTP server, so what HTTP server, this is one of the component that can understand and also respond to HTTP request. Clear? So this is one of the component that understand and responds to HTTP request, and also delivering web pages and other sources. So this is how the internet is going to working. Then last one, you have a content. So what content does now? So content is nothing but whatever website, actual web content, such as like HTML file, images, and script, which are stored on the server and also served to the client. So I'm going to take web content such as HTML files, images, and scripts stored on the server and served to clients. These are the things. So now which is the most important thing? So number one, hardware, then software, HTTP server, and content. Clear? So now, is it essential for the world wide web servers? Obviously web servers are most essential for the internet world. So they enables that user to access websites and web applications. So web servers are most important in the world wide web, and this is going to be enables to access your websites and web applications. So web applications like in the internet, whatever you have worked for Canva, that is also one of the web applications that working in your. Clear? So web server, which is going to perform several critical functions to facilitate and deliver the web content to the users. Okay, so whatever I'm explaining is completely based on technical things. Okay, so like first, this is going to be listen for request. So your web server, first this is listens for request, which is asking from the web browser. And secondly, your web browser, once it is understood or once it is listening, then it start processing the request. And thirdly, serving contents. And fourth one, handling the security. And fifth one, managing session. Okay, and load balancing. And seventh one is logging information. Okay, then eighth one is error handling. If there is not available, has to be displayed some of the error messages. Okay, so error handling, just like 404 not found, internal server error, something like that. Okay, then finally the ninth one is belongs to proxy and the caches, caching. So these are the major functions of web server. Clear? Is there any doubts between web server and web clients? Any doubts? So unknowingly, so very simple, you will be typing google.com and pressing enter key, but fractions of seconds everything gets loads. But within fractions of seconds, how this is going to be working in this manner? So IP address will be there, then domain naming system will be there. Okay, and web server will be there. So that web server is hosting your web server, and DNS is this the parameters. So it means if you wanted to purchase any domain naming system, make ensure who is going to provide hosting. Okay, so for real time, if you wanted to buy hosting, okay, so go to hostinger website. So they will give you web hosting. Okay, look at this hosting, and you can build your website, and they will give you free domain. Okay, and this is the charge they are going to providing. And these are charges for premium, business, cloud. And see this, when you select for this premium plan, so you can host around 100 websites. Okay, and you will be getting 100 GB SSD hard disk. Okay, then you can manage with WordPress. Okay, then free domain. Okay, and free email, and unlimited SSL secure socket layer. Okay, and dedicated IP address, and free CDN. Okay, content delivery network. Okay, so on so on, you have some information. So when you understand this the logical things, then easy for you to understand what is the technical informations what you have. Clear? So where you in the real time, if you wanted to build a website, so here we have a hosting providers. So you have to buy some of the plans, and every year you have to renew your account. Okay, and also you have some GoDaddy. So this website service provider also providing hosting facility. Look at this, you can secure your hosting from 200 rupees per month. And this is the domains, and you can find your domain name. Suppose if you are planning to start a new company, in that company name any other person is that registered or not, that you can search here. For example, tech mentor, for example, I'm going to type techmentor.com. So just you click go, and it is searching here. Okay, so something like this. So techmentor.com, someone is already purchased, so you can have this. And also if he sell, then I can purchase this. Okay, so instead of that, even you can go for some other name. Okay, this is how you can find and see the domain parameters here. So .com, .com.cn, okay, like this. And if you go for .org, so press enter key, techmentor.org, so this available. And this is the charges. Okay, and even if you go for .edu and press enter key and look at this, this is unavailable, so you can go for co.in. Okay, techmentor co.in. So this is the charges they are giving us. And these are the some different domains also listed here. And I will just a reference point you take which are those. So top level domains. Okay, so this is all about domain and web server, hosting area, and where you can purchase. Okay, is that clear? Understood? Uh-huh. So this is a one small introduction part of web server and web client. Now the question is, sir, where do I create website? So for example, I don't know the technical part. Okay, when you don't know the technical part, then where it means there will be a in industry web developers. So the web developers using what I can say, Java, sorry, PHP. Okay, then Java, then ASP. Okay, so using these many things, they are going to developing websites. So this is server side and also front end. Then back end, they have a database. So that database like MySQL, SQL Server. Okay, then MongoDB. So using these many technology, they are going to developing web. It means website. It's only for web developers. But now in your case, this is not going to be happening. Okay, this is not applicable. Then what you have to do, you have to use CMS. So what I can say, content management software. So novice person can do this. Your WordPress is also one of the CMS, like where you can create software application, web software application that allow you to create, manage, and modify the content on website without having any specialized technical knowledge. So in that case, this CMS is going to work. Is that clear? So CMS stands for content management system. So it is software application that allows users to create, then manage and modify content on a website without needing specialized technical knowledge. Now, what is this CMS? CMS provides user friendly interface. User friendly interface. So when you have a user friendly interface, then easy to implement it. Okay, and also tools. The tools are very easy for content to editing, and also media engagement, management, the site administration. So in this case, your CMS is going to helping you now. Okay, suppose earlier I said about graphics media. So in offline, the professionals, graphics designer, they'll be using some professional tools like CorelDRAW and so on and so on. So in your case, the same thing you can achieve the professional way or professional result using Canva. So similarly, you have one more platform for creating website, that is CMS. So using this CMS, like WordPress. So WordPress is one of the example for CMS. Okay, and CMS platform, and Wix also one of the platform to create a website. So it means uh, whatever I've given, like creating, managing, and modifying the website content, then this is going to be helping you. Okay, so you'll be having some doubts, sir, which are the example for implementing. So WordPress, and what I can say is Joomla. You might have heard about this. So Joomla, then Drupal. Okay, these are all system is asking payment. Okay, Magento, then Shopify, then Wix, Wix, then Square Shapes, then you have a Ghost, then you have typo typo 3, then concrete 5. So these are the top 10 CMS softwares. So you can make use of this, and you can create a website. So CMS platform. But now the question is, sir, if I wanted to implement, then as you told, system is asking payment. So for example, here itself you have, so when you scroll down, say this, manage with WordPress, then system what is asking, payment. Then how do I do this? Correct, right? So in that case, so we will try to implement uh, one is Google site. Okay, so when you scroll down, Google site, suppose Google site, if not there, directly you type site.google.com. So just you simply, if you type sites, sorry. So this is directly which allow you to open. You can create very simple one. Okay, you don't want to pay anything extra, but you have to purchase one domain name. Okay, and purchasing some domain name, if you link that, then your website will work. But there will be a lot of differences between Google site to CMS platform. Clear? So my your question is, sir, what exactly the Google site is? What is Google site? So Google site is web-based tool which is offered by the Google, allows the users to create and publish the website easily without need any programming skills. So just now whatever I said, okay, and that is going to be integrate with your Google Drive, Google Docs, and Google Calendar, so on so on. And key features of the Google site is easy to use, means the interface is very easy for us to do this, and templates are available, and collaborations also works like Google Sheets, Google Docs, and any other Google application suits. Okay, then integrations with Google services embedded with the document, spreadsheet, calendar, so on so on. And also very very important, this is going to be a responsive website is going to be creating. It means you can see the real time the same web page on your mobiles also, and the same web page in the desktop also. Okay, and on your tablets also. Also what it means responsive design means, uh, automatically Google sites are automatically optimizing for viewing on different devices. That is called as responsive design. And you have to buy custom domains, so users can use their own domain for their site, and providing the professional appearance and security. Obviously Google, it is trust for security and permission, so user can control who can view and edit their website, and ensuring that privacy and security as needed. So Google site is completely used for creating the team sites, project sites, and internal company websites, and event management, and simple public websites. So what I would like to suggest is, if you have a e-commerce website, then it is not suitable. So Google site is not suitable for creating e-commerce website. So very very important. So here I'll be taking Google site. So Google site this is going to be used for creating the team sites. If there is a project, so project sites, those who are working for the company and for 1 year or 6 months, so immediately if they wanted, means not much uh, important. So in that case, after completion of the project, they can delete it. Okay, so and also internal company website, event management, event pages, and also simple public websites, if you are planning to create, then Google site is very useful for you. So in the next class, it means in the tomorrows, we will see how to create a website using Google site. Is that clear? And you tell me, sir, if you are interested, then even I will show you one of the way how to create a website using CMS like WordPress. That we will discuss later, but you tell me your interest. So without having interest, simply if I tell, if wasting of your time and my time, this is going to be a problem. So we will try to take Google site, and once if I finish, then if you have a interest towards learning this WordPress, then I will take your call. So you ask me if you have a doubts, or if you have any query in the chat box area. Is that understood? You type as yes if that understood. So now I'm going to wind up now. Okay, so see you all in the next class. Good night.